Hey, we back with a new lift. Y'all know how it be. So today we got a chest and back session. This lift was really good because we were able to progress on everything and we're just really working up to our goal, to be honest. So that was a little warm up. I did 150 for 2 by myself, right? Because the 145, I'm able to throw that around for like 3 reps, 4 reps, probably 4 or 5 right now. And then I progressive overloaded this session, put 150 on here, and we got that for 2 reps, as y'all seen in this clip right here. That we did some assisted reps. So I'm not even gonna lie, my bench has been skyrocketing because eventually I'm gonna be able to do 165. So we just got to keep progressive overloading. I highly recommend everybody to do progressive overloading because if you don't know what progressive overloading is basically adding weight every time you do your exercises, whether that be like 2.5 pounds, 5 pounds, whatever the case may be for your rep range. And basically what that allows you to do is for your body to adapt to new weights and be able to push heavier weight. In simple terms, the goal really is to deadlift 315 and bench 165 before I turn 13. If y'all don't know my birthday is December 22nd. So before that time, I need to hit those goals because those are probably going to be really easy if I'm being honest. But let me talk about macronutrition. So macronutrition, if you don't know, I'm eating 3,000 calories. Yeah, 3,000 calories somewhere along that range. Yeah, 3,000 calories a day. Not really a day because it's going to be less on my rest day that I have. So 3,000 and now my rest day probably around 2,800, somewhere around there. Like 3,500 on my normal days that I go to the gym. So also you should be eating carbohydrates before you go to the gym because carbohydrates give you energy, right? So with that energy, you're able to perform better. A carved up session is literally so much better than, going to the gym on nothing. I don't understand how people do that. So eat 50 to 100 grams of carbohydrates before the gym, and you're going to have energy to progress on basically everything. So that's really my advice. And then supplements, all I really take is creatine, protein powder. That's about it. You really don't got to be taking no more than that unless you really have to. So that's what I'm taking right now. And that's how I'm able to progress on my lifts and gain weight and stuff like that. It's really not complicated. Now let me talk about these pull-ups. With these pull-ups, I want to be able to do 45-pound pull-ups. So I'm going to keep progressive overloading on pull-ups instead of the lat pull-down. I'm going to sometimes do the lat pull-down, but it just depends. Because on these pull-ups, the reason my pull-ups is so weak is because I really didn't used to train pull-ups because I never had a pull-up bar. But that's all right because we're going to fix that and get strong on pull-ups. So eventually pull up 45 pounds for my rep range. So this was 37.5, I believe. So we getting closer. Now with this exercise, I never did this exercise before. So it was kind of different. But I'm going to keep progressive overloading on this exercise. I'm going to do this exercise a lot because it's actually not bad for exercise. So I'm going to do this exercise right here and then just keep progressive overloading on everything. But really, that's about it that I wanted to talk about because I'm going to be relentless. I'm not going to lie. I'm going to be uploading a lot of videos, way more than I have been. And if y'all don't know, I post on TikTok and Instagram. So if you do not follow me on there, I ask that you would please follow me because we grinding to the ultimate goal. If y'all don't know what the ultimate goal is, becoming the best version of myself, building success for myself, that's really it. Because your body is the temple of God, right? So obviously I'm going to build my body up, right? And become the best version of myself. With that being said, that's really about it. Y'all enjoy this last clip right here before the pump. And I'm going to say this. That pump was looking disgusting. Like, from the back to the chest, just looking disgusting. So, we got a video coming out tomorrow. I'm going to see y'all soon.